Texas barbecue fused with fine dining? How could this combination possibly work? Well, Chef Logan, the owner of ZEF BBQ in the Los Angeles area, is using his culinary experience from Michelin-starred restaurants to try to make it happen. And he gave me the full spread to try all of it to let you know which ones are Ant's faves.
Disclaimer, at ZEF, they are technically a pop-up, so it does not come plated like this. They just, dolled it up for me because, I'm the guest and they treat their guests right. I'm gonna try the composed dishes first, and then I'm gonna have the barbecue tray for kind of dessert because, normally on this channel I do the barbecue tray. I gotta try these dishes first because this is so unique and you really see the chef's touch and all of Logan and his staff's experience when you just look at these dishes. So I cannot wait to try them. So I'm gonna start out with the congee.
So this is like a poor man's dish that I learned from Hannah and her grandmother. It's either called juk or congee. A lot of different Asian cultures have this dish, just in different variations, so bon appetit.
So this is a duck fat congee. So congee is like a rice porridge, but they dolled this thing up. It has these confit potatoes that they deep fried. It has chili crisp, dried onion, of course the congee, the porridge, and then an egg and some scallions on top. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Make sure I get a nice spoonful, a little bit of everything on it. It's so savory. It's crazy that this is just a rice porridge. They pack it with so much flavor, but you can really taste just the heaviness of that duck fat that's in it. It almost tastes like I'm eating some kind of meat with that potato in there too. Dude, that's a crazy bite. Love the heat on the back too with the chili crisp. Dang, this is good. I have a lot more to try, so no more congee, no more congee. All right. Next, we're gonna try the spam musubi.
So this is our spam musubi. This is a house ground pork and brisket farce that we emulsify and press, and then I smoke it. So just like musubi, just like out of Hawaii, but we make it in-house and it's really fucking good. This is one of my favorite things. It's something I'm really proud of too because I grew up on spam.
So this is basically spam with some sushi rice wrapped in seaweed, and then they put furikake on top, which is I think it's actually everything bagel seasoning and furikake put together. So cut myself off a bit of this. All right, let's try it. Spam is not too salty. It has a nice sweetness to it. You can absolutely taste the smoke too because Logan smoked this on his 500-gallon smoker, and while they were making it, you could just see how much fat and goodness was coming out of the spam while it was rendering down and cooking. So most barbecue restaurants, they do a smash burger, or they'll do sausage. Well, here at ZEF, they're doing homemade spam. It is really stinking good. All right, let's try this shrimp thing.
So this is our chili garlic shrimp. It's based off the Hawaiian food truck version of it, but we use shell off just because the demographic and stuff. Chili crisp, jasmine rice, Gulf shrimp, cilantro, grilled onions, fried garlic, and then a little bit of citrus.
Let me just get a spoonful of it and you guys can see it. All right, cheers. Love the combination of flavors. There's a little bit of peanut on top of it. I don't remember if you said this was a Thai inspired dish, but I'm definitely getting Thai flavor profiles. Absolutely insane. Next, we're gonna try one of my favorite foods, which is ramen.
So this is our ramen. It's another dish we're pretty known for. We have pit smoked char siu pork belly across the top. We cut in slabs just because it's easier than doing the whole roulade and everything. We got a 7-minute egg, niggy, scallion. We put a roasted tomato in there with furikake on it just because it's like a umami bomb when you put it in there. Fried garlic, chili oil, and then underneath we get special ordered in sun noodles from Hawaii. We have we're working on a contract with them, but we get them special order in because we think it's the best ramen noodle that comes pre-made.
Logan was saying this looks like it came straight out of an anime. I absolutely agree with him. This is so many things. I'm gonna try and get a nice swirl of noodles with a little bit of everything. And then we'll try the chashu by itself because, I love chashu. All right. Wow. First of all, the broth is crazy. I had a chance to try it by itself, and Logan basically reduced down a stock made from a bunch of pork bones and cooked it for over gosh, it was like 20 hours or something like that. And it was like, when I tried it earlier today, it was absolutely insane. But what's cool about this is because, you know, there's a bunch of ingredients on top, like depending on whether you get the broth from the garlic side or if you get it from like the chili oil side or the onion side, the broth kind of changes in flavor. Like top-notch ramen, honestly, like really stinking good. And that's coming from someone who really likes ramen. And of course, gotta have it with the chashu, right? So let's try that. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to name any ramen restaurants that I've had before. I've had a lot. That is the best chashu I've ever had in my life. That is so stinking good. At ZEF BBQ, the menu rotates, so they're not always doing like Asian week, but like rest assured, like whatever their composed dishes are for that week, you have to try all of them. But when they have the Asian week, you gotta get the ramen. Like honestly, the chashu is like so stinking good. I cannot enunciate that enough. The chashu is like mind-blowingly good. All right, last composed dish, and then we'll get on to the barbecue tray. We have this little slice of life. It's like a little like fancy barbecue thing.
So then right here we have our brisket curry, which is kind of like what we're known for. It's a combination of Japanese and Thai curry that I've been working on for like forever. Jasmine rice with a little bit of everything furikake, which is literally just like everything bagel seasoning and furikake put together. We think it's pretty cool. Kimchi daikon that we make in-house. Scallion, fried garlic. Yeah, this is a much smaller version. These are all pretty versions. Usually all of our stuff comes in plastic and styrofoam.
I'm really excited to try the curry sauce with the brisket because, again, I kind of cheated a little bit. I had some curry sauce earlier, and man, the curry is so... You know what? I'll let you know when I try it with the brisket. All right, going in. I'm not even a curry person, but that is so freaking good. Like, I can drink that. That is so rich, creamy, smooth. Like, it's fantastic.
So we have our brisket smoked with California coastal live oak and black walnut. We have some burnt ends. We have Santa Maria style tri-tip. We have some char siu style spare ribs, Hong Shao roe burnt ends, pork belly burnt ends, just your traditional like Carolina pulled pork, Hawaiian style mac salad, sweet potato salad, which is with sweet potatoes and bacon vinaigrette, pickled onions, regular pickles made in house. Then we have our curry udon noodles, and then we have our 24K salsa verde barbecue sauce, and then our just regular house barbecue sauce as well.
It looks amazing. So now on to the barbecue tray. So this is like I said before, this is like my dessert. But before we get into the meat, let's try the sides first. I want to try this potato salad. So very odd looking potato salad. It's very like smooth. There's everything bagel seasoning on it. There's onion. So I know this is like all like freaking fancied up. So we'll try out with this first. That is so good. Like you can taste the sweetness from the potatoes, but it also is like complemented with this like similar to like a curry taste. It just works really well together. I really, you know, like, cause you know, he said it was potato salad. I'm thinking it's gonna be like, you know, regular potato salad. This is like something completely different. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's bacon in this too. Crazy. Next thing I'm gonna try are these freaking noodles. I was watching them serve these like all day long, and I really, really, really want to try these. All right, cheers. I love udon. I love like a big, thick, chewy noodle. It's the curry sauce. I can taste it on there. That like curry sauce I just said I wish I had a tub of it. It's like literally like noodles with curry sauce. Dang, dude, it's really stinking good. A great side right here. Very unique too. You never see this, you know, on a barbecue tray. And in general, like, you know, of course, you know, Logan is a like, you know, previous Michelin chef. Of course, he's gonna like doctor everything up, but this is like the prettiest tray I've ever received. Like the spread looked insane. You know what? I'm not gonna eat any more noodles. I'm gonna wait. All right, last side is the macaroni salad. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm not really expecting much because I'm not a macaroni salad guy, but we'll try it out. We'll see it, and I'll let you know what I think. I like that a lot. Slight sweetness. I can't put my finger on the flavor, but there's like something that's cutting, you know, like that fatty, like mayonnaise-y flavor. There's something cutting it and like blending really well and bringing that together. the nice like refreshing flavor I'm getting, which I think works really well with, you know, of course barbecue, but also with the other sides that are a little more like heavier, a little more like, yeah, like a little bit more of a heavier flavor profile. Like this macaroni salad is like that nice like brightness that brings the tray together, kind of like pickles and the onions do. So sides covered, now we can finally get into the meat. So I'm gonna start out with the pulled pork first of all. Really good. Not overcooked, it's not mushy. So that has like the integrity of all the muscle fibers. Great pulled pork. Also, I really appreciate the wood smoke flavor on this pulled pork. I don't know what it is. I think it might just be nostalgia for me, but I love the taste of like a Weber Smoky Mountain pork butt. And that's like what this like really reminds me of. So really well done on the pulled pork. Okay, moving on to the next. We're gonna go to these char siu ribs.
For the people that aren't familiar with char siu, it's the meat that you see like hanging in, you know, Chinatown, you know, off the hooks, and it's bright red and it's neon. It's beautiful and gorgeous and succulent, you know, succulent Chinese meal. So we just try to like impart that, because a lot of that's from pork cushion or pork butt or like roasted pork. So we're trying to implement those flavors over into like the ribs.
Cheers. Really dang good. I don't know what else to say. Okay. Next item, we're going to talk about the tri-tip. So, if you don't know, we're in California. This is Simi Valley, and in California, you know, Santa Maria Grill's tri-tip. It's just really big out here. So, here we have tri-tip. Because I'm a native Californian, I love tri-tip. So, just a little background lore for you. Now, let's go ahead and give this a try. Honestly, I think more barbecue joints are getting like those Santa Maria grills from like M&M or wherever else they make Santa Maria grills. Like, I think this belongs on the barbecue tray. It's almost like adding steak to an already like incredible bread. Yeah, fantastic tri-tip. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is the pork belly burnt end, and I believe this is also like a char siu spin on it, as you can see by the really red candy color on that. All right. It's amazing. Yeah, it's like the rib, but without the bone. So, I mean, okay, this is not taking shots at any specific restaurant, but a lot of times when people do the pork belly burnt ends, they tend to put the sugar and whatever they have on it before they kind of like blast it and get it like nice and charry. It always has like this like acrid, like burned sugar flavor to it. Not only that, a lot of places that do the burnt end do not render the fat all the way. This is completely rendered, and like I said before, the char siu flavor just matches so well with pork. I mean, that's, you know, how the Chinese do it, right? Char siu pork. Yeah, crazy bite of the pork belly right there. That is fantastic. Zachary, I gotta give you a bite of this. All right, last bite is the brisket. I'm not gonna do Logan dirty again. I said that the tray has been sitting here for a while, so these pieces of brisket are like ice cold. As you can see from my attire, it's like 40 degrees or something out here. So yeah, that brisket is just a little, but luckily he gave me some burnt ends. So this is great because we get the fattiness of the brisket point that he sliced from me, but we also get that nice barkiness that he developed as he was smoking it in his 500-gallon smoker. So here we go. See that? All right, cheers. I really like the way they season their brisket. It doesn't have like a thick pepper crust like a Texas brisket would have, but in terms of like the flavor profile, the saltiness level, like dialed it in. And also because, like, you know, I went shopping with them. I know, you know, they didn't get, you know, Creekstone Prime brisket, so they absolutely took, you know, the product that they were able to, you know, afford and get reliably and just turn it into something that's like incredible. This is a really solid brisket. Absolutely one of the best dining experiences I have had eating at a barbecue restaurant, so you should absolutely check them out if you're given the chance and if you're in the area.